What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Corn.
And Faith.
And welcome to For the Kingdom Podcast.
Welcome back.
Right?
Episode 3.
So, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about friendships, y'all.
My favorite.
Yes.
It's my favorite thing.
Last season, we talked about romantic relationships, but there's other relationships, so we're going to shine a light on friendships today. Mm-hmm. Before we jump in, this hair. New hair, who this?
Y'all, I had to let it breathe. Please let y'all's hair breathe when y'all have braids. You do want it to grow back instead.
Hang down.
It's a little song on there, y'all.
Hang down.
It's a little song right there. But
see, my mama permed my hair when I was 2, so
you know they always
I
say would. Bro, I've heard that so many times. Y'all got a perm when I was little.
It's always a perm.
Does that really like make it though?
I don't know. I had a friend who mama actually did that.
And it did grow back, or
Okay.
I guess it does damage your hair though. Mm-hmm.
But imagine you burning it. Oh Jesus, burning babies.
Oh Jesus, bless it.
Anyway,
y'all. So we are talking about friendship today, right?
Yes, we are.
So let's get into a little bit of a reflection, y'all. A little bit of self-awareness because me and Faith have been talking about. We talked about last season about red flags. Yeah, we saw in other people and relationships, but let's talk about ourselves for a minute because I feel that's the
self-awareness.
So, do you want to? What you been reflecting on?
One big one I would say is insecurity. That showed up a lot in my friendships, and it's not to say you have to be perfect to be worthy of friendships, but when you let those friendships like put a damper on your friendships,
absolutely,
and it's causing discord, it's like, yeah, okay, you probably need to deal with that. And one big example I could think of is the summer before 10th grade. So me and my friend Leah, we were best friends since 6th grade. And the summer leading up to 10th grade, I deleted Snapchat. I just said, I'm taking a break. I'm gonna glow up. I'm finna glow up. I'm gonna come back unrecognizable. The gut gonna be gone. The hair gonna be long, and the skin gonna be clear. So I deleted Snapchat. So me and her, we weren't talking as much because that was our main,
form of
contact. Yeah. So we get back to school in August, 10th grade, and I said she got a new little friend. And it was a new girl. Apparently, she had moved from Florida or something. And I felt some type of way. I was like, who is this? I'm your friend. Like, what y'all doing?
Really? Yeah.
And I was like feeling rejected in a way and kind of, I guess, abandoned because like, this is my friend. What are you doing? Looking back on that, she had every right to be friends with whoever she wanted to be friends with.
Right.
So it was really insecurity showing up as being a territorial friend. Because why do you feel...
Talk about it.
Because why do you feel rejected because your friend got a new friend?
Right. That's real. Because a lot of people, I would say think that's a healthier thing.
What?
To
being
be territorial than jealous.
Controlling. That's just lead to that.
Yep.
But thankfully we bounced back from that. Yeah. Another example of insecurity I would say is like just talking bad about myself, like my weight and how I look. Because I literally remember in college, one of my friends, probably 2 of them actually, they said, Faith, when you talk about that, it makes me uncomfortable. And I'm like, I'm just saying, I don't like the way I look. Oh, crop me out the picture. And they're saying, no, you really need to stop talking like that.
Yeah, I used to hate when you said that.
Well, 3.
Yeah, because I think, I'm looking through with the lens of love and my, more than a friend, but she's literally family, y'all, but my friend too, that was a chosen friend. And I'm just like,
And everybody got their insecurities, but if I wasn't willing to work on it. I wasn't putting any effort to change what I wanted to change. So why are you complaining about it? So that was a stumbling block in my friendships. Meaning for you? I
would say lack of accountability. And I feel like I talk about this probably often, and I probably talked about it last season too. I just feel like, you know, I think I said this, a woman of her word is everything. So like, if you commit to something, and I'm still learning that at my age now. Definitely was learning that middle school, high school, and it was probably worse then. But just knowing that if you commit to something, okay, you got to stick through it. Whether it's the small stuff, hey, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm going. You know,
I'll text you back in like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna call you back. That's not a good one for me. Yeah, like it's just the little. It's really the little things, and then bigger. That'll flow into bigger commitments too. Like if you're not faithful over the little,
can't be ruler of much.
So I feel like definitely lack of accountability, insecurity in some ways too. I would say like jealousy, and it kind of ties into what you said about like my friends having other friends and not being secure in the friendship I had, because that's really what it was. It's about like, okay, like what if this person leaves me? What if they like them better or whatever it was? So it kind of made me question the foundation of the friendship I had with that person. So that's kind of similar in that way. Yeah.
Another one, and I think we both can agree on this: indecisiveness. That taking 20 minutes to decide on the restaurant. Oh my gosh. Sick. Because when you get to think about it, like, what is the root of this? And I started thinking, I think being assertive is like being controlling. And that was a distorted thought. Like, I think if I'm saying, hey, let's go here, I don't want you to think I'm trying to be
I'm the same way.
And it's unfortunately you just saying what you want.
And when you have two people that think the same way like that,
oh my gosh. That was awful.
And we went through a whole list. What have you not eaten? Like, what do you got to take? It's just like,
every time we would hang out, that would happen.
It's gotten better, though, y'all.
Yeah.
We communicated a lot more, and we getting better with that.
We picked 3 choices, and then
we just settled on one. Yeah. So it's a lot better in that way. So, getting into relationships, we were kind of talking about red flags we see within ourselves, or have seen in ourselves, but what are some red flags maybe in other people, or that you've seen in your friendships?
Well, it goes for both sides, but pride, like being unteachable, like you know the answer to everything, can't nobody tell you nothing, you don't take constructive criticism well. Finger up, because that's for me. Or like I've seen it more specifically with advice, especially when it came to romantic relationships. Like, have had a relationship, failed talking stage after failed talking stage. But when my friends would be going through things with guys and they would be getting mistreated, I would be like, girl, cut him off, block him. And they'll be like, well, you never had a relationship, so you don't understand. And I get that, but if I see your worth when you can't see it,
talk about it.
I'm not trying to tell you nothing so you'll be single with me, because some people do that. So I understand why they're kind of hesitant to hear me out. But when someone has your best interest, be open to their advice, because I don't have too much advice for relationships, but I can give you the word of God.
There you go.
And just common sense. I mean, that too.
That's what you really need.
So definitely pride, and it also shows up in not being able to take accountability. Like, not if it's like pulling teeth, getting you to say I'm sorry.
Been there.
Ooh, Jesus. Been there.
Yeah. Well, not one of my prouder moments, but yeah.
So, one of the questions I'm gonna ask, you said something about you don't know too much about relationship, but is your advice on a relationship ageless?
Elaborate.
Ageless mean for the young and the old?
I mean, I say yes. If you're getting abused, people lacking intentionality in the relationship, I mean, they canceling plans, all this stuff, why would you stay in it? That's for anybody.
Yeah, I agree. Especially if you talking about the biblical aspect too. Yeah, it's ageless for everybody.
Right.
So yeah, for sure. Okay, any other red flags you feel like?
You mentioned this earlier, but jealousy. One thing I hate is a friend that is in. No, I don't hate the friend, but I hate when a friend is in secret competition with her friend. I don't understand that. Like, if I'm celebrating you like I would celebrate myself, I'm supporting you. What is that? Like, what possesses you to think, oh, she did that. How can I top that?
Ooh,
that's sick. Like, you're not a believer or anything. Like, that's sick. That's sick.
Heavy on you don't have to be a believer.
No, seriously. Why be in competition with your friends? Mm-hmm. We can all eat. We can all win.
Yeah.
And you treat yourself as a friend. You give yourself the same grace, the same requirements as you do your friends.
At times, not all the time. To elaborate, like, sometimes I'm hard on myself on the little things, and my friends, I'll be like, girl, like, it's not that deep. But me, I'll be like, this is a lot. And then sometimes it's kind of weird because it's vice versa. Sometimes on the bigger things, I'm like, okay, like, Corin, you can, it's okay. You can take a little time to do that. So, I don't know.
Self-esteem, definitely. Like, I can talk about myself in a negative way all day. But if I hear my friend doing that, I'm like, girl, no. You're
literally,
beautiful.
like,
you're fearfully wonderfully made.
It's easier
Tell
to
yourself
do
that.
Why is that easier to do, though? For somebody else?
Is it easier or is it that you're not applying it?
Ooh.
Real.
I mean that's not picking on.
I would say, I guess you're not applying it. Honestly.
And also, I think like it's in you're put in an uncomfortable position when your friend is just talking about themselves bad. Like it's kind of awkward. Like let me just.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about myself all day.
Why can't you choose to feel just as awkward when you're talking about yourself?
Because I feel like you comfortable with yourself though. Like you know yourself, the ins and outs. So it's just like
I don't have an answer to that because that's convicting.
It is. It's very much
yeah.
so. But I feel like that's why it's easier for me to do it because it's just like they don't make it good, but I don't know.
Got me there. Got me there.
Oh my goodness! Ouch!
Yikes!
Ouch! Yikes! Okay.
But also that whole jealousy thing is sneaky when it shows up. Mm-hmm. Like 9 times out of 10, your friend is gonna come up and say, "Hey, I've been jealous of you for the past." Like, it shows up and you bring good news and it's a dry response. Like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I got promoted on my job. Oh, that's cool. I was gonna get promoted next week too, but
it's always a but. Always a but.
It is just like I'm not asking you to do a backflip. I'm not asking you to throw me a party, but hey, I'm proud of you. Right. Congratulations. That costs nothing. Mm-hmm. Like celebrate your friends,
please. Yeah, I'm learning that too.
Mm-hmm. Or like speaking fear into my dreams. Like, oh, I want to be a CEO, girl. You know how much school they take, and ain't no money in that.
It's always it's the money aspect for sure.
Oh, you know,
I've heard it all.
You know the big one.
What?
I heard you got a little job.
It's always a little.
Oh, he got a little boyfriend.
Little car. Everything little, bro.
What that quote say? That's a big hater. Yeah,
a big hater. Very much so. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Anything else?
One more. Petty foundations. If y'all form that friendship on the basis of the same dislike towards another person, that is not sustainable.
Well, speaking of that, when you just tell me about Alicia Keys and how her husband Swiss Beats, that whole situation happened. They said how you get them or how you lose them, how you got them. Same thing. I feel like that's what
how you get them is how you lose them. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Backward. I don't know.
Vice versa.
But yeah,
or like y'all both got cheated on by the same guy. Oh, let's form an alliance. Let's key his car together. It's not sustainable. Jesus. Because you're building on a foundation of anger, hurt, and that's obviously gonna eventually seep its way through your friendship.
Absolutely. Ooh, Lord.
So, and I've done that in a similar ways. I remember in middle school, me and my friends, we were on the odds or on the outs a little bit. I was hanging out with the people we was making fun of and talking about because I didn't want to be by myself in PE.
That's so real, bro.
That's such a petty foundation.
But that's so real.
And then we got back cool. I wasn't talking to them no more. Yeah. So, yeah.
Great. Great. Yeah, that's
What about you? Red flags.
I would say definitely one-sided effort. Like, and this can be y'all. It don't got to be spiritual. Yes, that's the groundwork for me. But even like just you not showing. Like I'm always showing up to your stuff. I'm always encouraging you. I'm always doing something for you, and you never have the time or you never make the time or whatever it is. And I guess that goes spiritually too. Like if I'm always pouring into you, just even like how you say you encourage your friends, you're fearfully and wonderfully made, things like that. If I'm always doing that and I never get that back, that's a red flag for me.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's draining. Honestly.
Yeah, I can't pour from an empty cup. So I definitely no. And then granted, I mean the cup you have to the foundation's God too, but it's also good to have people around you that can pour back into you. So I say that. You said jealousy. I mentioned that earlier for sure. Disrespect of boundaries. And y'all, it's just like, if I tell you, like, no, I don't like this, or like, I don't do this, and you get mad about it because I don't want to do it, or you do it around me even though I say I don't want you to do it, we have an issue.
Start skating after they slide.
Yeah, like we gotta talk about a little something, because it shouldn't be all that. Or if I tell you, no, I don't want to drink, and you mad because I don't want to drink with you, why are you mad about something I don't want to do?
I'm not forcing you to do it.
Right.
You don't have to agree.
I didn't tell you didn't have to do it. So,
but honestly, you'll get more peace once you realize they don't have to understand or agree. Just do you,
and you do you.
And it has to be. It can be even simple as, hey, my phone's on D&D at 9:00. Don't be blowing me up at 9:00. I mean, it's not. I'm trying to be mean to you.
Just
well,
you know.
Not if it's an emergency. Yeah,
yeah.
But if I'm telling you, hey, I'm doing this because I want to get enough sleep and adequate rest, honor that.
Or
disrespect that.
or if I tell you, like, hey, if you text me, I may not text back at a certain time, maybe sleep or whatever, and you upset about that. Well, that's part of the communication. I told you. You know what I'm saying? So things like that, I feel just the disrespect of boundaries, that could go either hand in hand of spiritual or just natural.
You also have to understand that your boundaries may not be their boundaries.
Right.
But you still want to honor each other's boundaries.
Which is why communication is important, guys. You got to talk about stuff like that. And I would say that my last one would probably be like conditional friendship. So it's kind of what you said in a way, how like you don't want to be alone in PE. So you was friends with them. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, we just friends because it benefits me in some way, or you. Like, there's no foundation or anything else, so there's nothing substantial. I feel like this.
If you get money or status,
like,
attention.
Because
I used to do that though. I used to want to be friends with people who were pretty. Girls who were pretty. Because it's like, oh my gosh, I'll be in the same place that they in. Attract the same type of guys ain't attracting. Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like,
that was so bad.
Yes. What you got?
Yes.
Okay, what you got?
Okay, my question is, do that apply to male and female? The skirts and the muscles.
Most definitely. What is it, boots or bows? Baby shower. Okay. Yes, it definitely applies to both male and female, because when it comes to opposite sex friendships, friends with benefits, as tempting as it is,
as nice as it may seem.
Like, guys, if she's your friend, if y'all have a friendship, ain't no Netflix and chill. Ain't no cuddling and watching a movie. And girls, if he's your friend, don't expect him to pay for your meal every time y'all go out, or pay your phone bill, pay your car payment.
The bills?
Can you pay bills? Can you pay? But yeah. Yeah. What about you? Do you think it applies to both?
Absolutely. Because I'm really just in the same mindset as you. I mean, the friends with benefits thing.
That was a time.
That's all I can say. I did on it. What a time, especially high school, y'all. 11th and 12th grade.
You can drive.
Jesus. Bless it. Yeah. I'm really just gonna ditto what she said. I really don't have any. It's have the same sentiments. So, yeah, it definitely applies, y'all.
So, any red flags? Others?
I would say you really said most of them. I'm trying to think if there's something else that I just don't.
Now we can go to green flags.
Let's talk about green flags then.
I would say one is humility. So you want to be a healthy friendship. You're able to admit your faults. Like, hey, I fell short in this area, or I said this in a harsh tone, something like that. You're able to admit your faults, take accountability, and also honor. You mentioned it earlier, celebrating your friends, and accountability again. The older I get, the more I realize I don't need people in my circle that'll tell me what I want to hear. Like, I need you to tell me what I need to hear, even if it'll hurt. And I might cry a little bit.
I'm gonna cry, probably.
But
probably gonna cry.
I'd rather do that than be encouraged to go the wrong way. Consistency, and conviction, because like for me, I'll be texting back quick.
Oh, you already
on Monday, but then Tuesday it's like every 2-3 business days. I got to work on that, my consistency, and
I agree.
People also with consistency, people who are the same no matter who you're around. Be the same with me by ourselves when we get around other people. Because I learned when people switch up, when you get around people, it's because they've been talking about you with those people, and they don't want them to think that they're a fake friend.
Clock it.
So
That's real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Resilience, because bumps in the road they will come, and hardship, like losing a loved one, a heartbreak, a breakup, but to still stay loyal with that friend and still be there for them.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good flag. I would say a safe space. They create a safe space for you where I'm not feeling condemned if I be vulnerable with you. Like, you're not making me feel worse than when I came to you. And like, give me grace, but also give me truth. Tell me truth, but tell me the truth in love. And I'll also say, whatever I tell you, I don't want to go nowhere. I don't care if it's your mama, your daddy, sister, brother. Some people think if they tell their other friends that y'all ain't friends, you're not friends with, that's still okay. Because it's not going nowhere.
I actually used to do that, so I've had to learn that.
Yeah.
So, it's,
gossip.
Gossip's an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
It's right up there with the easiest things to do. Yeah. Anything else you got? Ooh, that's a good one, Lord.
Yeah.
That's it. I said obviously the same things, but you have to be funny, y'all. If you're funny,
that's a good.
Like we can be,
I want to
laugh. Yeah, I want y'all. That's probably like a requirement in my friendships. We have to laugh.
It doesn't have to be the same sense of humor. Sometimes mine get dark a little bit.
Mine do too. Mine do too. But like, I'm not a. I won't say. Well, yeah, I'm really not a serious person. Like, I can be serious, but like, I'm not always straight faced, not laughing at nothing. So we got to be able to laugh. That's a green flag.
That's a good one.
Being able, I think you said this. Like, I can be 100% myself around them. I don't have to change up or feel like I can't talk about certain things around them. So that goes for me. Because I, try to build my relationship with God. You were talking about someone that's willing to grow and keep going. If I feel like I can't talk about God with you or like things that I'm going through spiritually, I feel like that's hard for us to be friends. So it's a green flag if we're able to talk about literally everything in the book. Because me and Faith, y'all, we talk about everything in the book. Yeah. What's up?
So the birds of a feather flock together?
Yeah. Right?
I say it's hard not to. So
but like I said, it'll just be a boundary to a certain extent. Like we can't, given that for me, God should be included in my friendships in some way. It's gonna be a kind of a cut at a certain point. Like we can even relate on some things, like I said, laugh at things. We can hang out, we can eat, but like when it come down to like my core values and things that I want and the things that, like I said, my personal relationship with God, it just will be a boundary right there. So I just don't think we could be.
I'm gonna treat you like a human being, love you, regardless. But So we just talked about a whole bunch of red flags and green flags.
Yes,
and I'm realizing that it takes three.
Absolutely,
it takes me, God, and the other person. Because you can treat me like the best thing walking corn, like be reliable, trustworthy, do all those green flags. But if I don't submit myself to God, I'm still gonna walk in pride. I'm still gonna let jealousy come up.
Absolutely.
Because I don't have to answer to you, I have to answer to God. And that conviction that, God says he hates pride, but he loves humility, that's why I'm walking in humility, not because you're such a good friend.
So do all Christians make good friends?
No. Because not all Christians have great relationships with God. You can believe in Jesus and still not have a good relationship with God, which was me. Like, but I feel like the more I've gotten to be God's friend, I've gotten to become a better friend. So that's grown and evolved in a way, because I learned how he loved me and how he treated me. I was able to replicate that to other people because it was embedded in me. So I think you can grow to be a good friend, but I don't think all Christians are good friends necessarily.
It depends on what is your definition of a friend, though? Does that mean perfect? Like you never fall short? Because you can get back up. We can grow our friendship with the falling short. That's a good friendship.
True. That's true.
Because there's going to be a bump in the road regardless. You're going to disagree on something. And that's where I was running in and bumping heads thinking everything would be perfect in friendships. No, it's not. But if you can grow from that, that's a good friendship.
I agree with that.
Feeling solid.
Yes, I will accept that. It's a good answer. Huh.
So friendships depend on the type of person that person is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because I
would
bet.
So Auntie Nicole, keeping it a buck, it sounded as if it was very categorized. So we can be Christ-like and Christians and still have different interests.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is black and white, but maybe that's just Auntie's perspective. Some things aren't as black and white, as it may seem.
To be a friend, you must show yourself friendly.
Yeah.
True.
And I like the answers. I like all the answers, but I see what she's saying. I see what you said. All Christians are not good friends because of their spiritual level. Not putting one above the other, but the levels are different. You know, I asked, was these birds just flocking together of the same feather? If you get with a weak Christian and you're not spiritually strong, guess what? You're going to end up getting weak. So,
Yeah.
y'all going to get a lot of them dims.
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 I asked them what a DM was, they told me. I call them dims now.
Dims.
Just made it a word.
He put a E in between.
I was thinking more DI, but
Dim the light.
yeah.
Okay.
No, don't dim it.
So I have a question. Do you feel like, since we're talking about it takes three, do you think that some friendships don't last just simply because God wasn't in it, or just because it was just the differences of just natural things? What's your kind of your perspective on that?
I mean, you can have I guess you can have a Christ-centered friendship and still like grow apart.
I think so, yeah.
You may move to two different states or something. Don't see each other as much. It shouldn't like diminish or destroy the friendship, but you don't talk as much, you don't see each other. Or in different stages of life. Like you get married, you have kids, if you want that.
So okay,
Yeah.
so I'm asking more so than telling. So like, would it be more so the friendship doesn't break, but it just might be a different level of friendship now?
Yes.
So given that, so God in any friendship will remain, you think, when He's in the center? Kind of have
I don't know. I don't think that's like a specific answer to that.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking, because I was looking for perspective. But I don't know.
Because just because God is in the center at the beginning, don't mean He's going to be the center at the middle and at the...
You right about it.
Yeah. He may have been in 05, but
That's true.
10.
That's true. And then, I mean, maybe looking at it in that way, sometimes people are just made for a season, too. Like, sometimes you're meant to be friends for a season, and God was in it. It's just different seasons. So, I guess, yeah.
Take the lessons that you learn from that friendship and move on to the next stage of life.
That's a good point.
Good question.
All right.
So since we're saying it takes three, how has viewing God as your friend, how has that changed your relationship with Him?
Looking at, because we always hear He's our Father, and like He's
Lord,
yeah,
Savior,
He's Lord, He's
King.
Savior, He's everything, you know, which He is. But He's also our friend. I think Jesus said, "I no longer call you servants; I call you friends." So, like, I think just knowing like how I interact with my friends, I can talk to them, we laugh, we talk about different things. You're vulnerable, all those things. Like knowing that I can actually go to God and Him see me fully without the judgment, which is what the green flags we're talking about I look for in friendship. I think that's changed just how I talk to Him, how I view Him. And it made more room for intimacy, I think. So I would say that was the biggest thing, just kind of changing my perspective of, yes, acknowledging He still is all of these things, but He's also my friend, and that, you know, that's my dog. Like we can talk about everything, and he'll be there. So yeah. What about you?
I would say it enhanced my relationship with Him because, like we said in prayer last episode, you don't have to have a 3-piece suit on for Him to hear your prayer. Like when we get around each other at grandma's house, I probably got on a bonnet, some sweats, and some slippers.
Ooh, might have a hole in my sweats, but
and I could treat tie-dye and I could treat God just the same, like just be who you are. Like, hey God, I need help right now. Hey God, let's talk about this. So
Yeah.
that, and I love how in John Jesus said, there's no greater love than this, than one who laid down his life for his friends. Jesus literally laid down his life and called us friends. So that's seeing him as a dictator, or like he hanging you with a piece of floss over hell, or like just ready to wave a gavel. Like no, get the correct view of him. Yes, he's our savior, our Lord, but he's also our friend.
Absolutely.
So we're not in a cult.
We are not in a cult, y'all.
And also, I realize that God wants us to have friendships. Like, that's not just something we talking about. Something you go to school and you find out. Like, God wants us to have friendships.
We're not meant to be alone. Like,
that's not just about a wife and a husband.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to be married. What about friendships? It's not good for man to be alone.
Somebody got to be a Paul.
Lord,
I thank you.
Oh yeah, that too.
That it may not be my portion, but
please don't let it be.
Lord, please don't let it be my portion. I can't. Well, I can't say I can't, but I'm praying God don't call me to that lifestyle. Yeah, right. I don't want to.
And also, two are better than one. If one falls, the other one can be there to help pick them up. That's in Ecclesiastes, I think. So God wants us to have good friendships. Yeah, you know. And go ahead.
I would say, like, was there? I want to ask: is there ever a time that God was, or what did your lifestyle look like when God wasn't your friend? Like,
I was scared as I was walking in straight fear, and not the holy fear, like just in awe of Him. Scared fear, terrified of going to hell. That's what it was.
Jesus.
But now it's like, God, like, you're my friend. You're actually here for me. You actually want the best for me. And it,
Lord. Speaking of
anxiety,
man, didn't you mention that in like 2012 when they said the world was ending? You were scared,
bruh. We had a whole. I don't know if you remember that or if you had that. There was a dust storm or something that same year. We in middle school. I'm like, what is going on? I thought it was ending for real. I was like, the sky finna split.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I vividly remember 10th grade year. I was like, Lord, I hope you don't come back this year. Because I would have been cooked.
You look back, you think, I'm glad you didn't come back any of the years. Yeah,
I was so glad he didn't come back, y'all. He merciful. We talk about a merciful God. Faithful.
Even this is kind of off script, but even now I'm like, dang, God, I know you coming back, but I want to be married.
Y'all, listen.
Can I just be dating first?
Listen.
Like,
well, we had a bit of a disconnected way, because I said I want to be married and have at least one child. Faith said, bump the child, it don't matter.
I just want my man.
I said I want y'all at least one little baby, one I can look at. But the husband, I'm saying,
married, I'll take that too, but dating, just let him find me first before you come back, please.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
My dreams, my prophecies will come to pass.
Claim it.
Claim it.
Whose is it?
I don't know the rest of the song.
It's yours?
Oh yeah, that. See, I'm a little dusty on the Clark sisters. About 2
Y'all, I love the Clark sisters down. Kiera Shear too. That's a little off topic, but that's what it is.
Speaking of that,
all right,
Clark sisters. Let's talk about lifestyle.
Okay.
Have fun. Please have fun. There is more in common you can have with your friend outside of going to church. Going to church is great. Serving in your community, serving in your local church is great. But have fun. Go out to eat. Go bowling.
Yes.
Go to the movies. I love a good concert. I'm a concert girly.
I am too.
Now we've been to like 4 or 5 gospel concerts
in a row, like back to back to back. Yeah.
Y'all, Ty Tribbett, Kiera Shear. If y'all don't got them on your playlist, please add them.
Y'all.
But I will say, gospel concerts, those aren't the only concerts I go to. Like, me and my friend Hannah, we just saw Big Time Rush. If you don't know who they are, they're a boy band, but they started off on a TV show on Nickelodeon. So we grew up watching them, listening to them, and we went to go see them. It was like, man, I felt like a big kid, like childhood memories.
Yeah.
We're trying to go see Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber. Hannah Montana said she doing something for the 20-year reunion.
Hannah Montana. Y'all just don't understand.
That was my
childhood, bro. Like,
I had the bed sheets, I had the cake, the undies, I had everything.
The guitar, bro.
The game,
y'all.
The wig. No, I had.
Hannah Montana is so iconic, like truly.
Yeah. So she trying to go on tour next year. So I'm like, man. But yeah, have fun. Anything else that you do?
I would say that's just Well, I'm like a chill person, so like movie nights, game nights.
That too.
Y'all, and I feel like that's a common misconception looking at Christians is that like we don't be lit. Y'all, we literally be having fun. Like
Time of life.
and I used to think that too. Like, okay, when I commit to God and stuff, the fun gonna go down the drain. Like, all we doing is gonna be
I
at
did
church and Bible study and stuff. Y'all,
Get your mocktail if you that.
hey,
I love a good mocktail.
Y'all, one of my favorite things to do is to get cute and like go to eat with my friends and take pictures. I love doing that.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, like a good little
Try a new restaurant.
Yeah, with music playing and stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm glad you mentioned that because you don't have to spend money to hang out.
Yeah,
Poppies and popcorn have a movie night at home. It'll be better sometimes than going out.
Yeah.
But
Anything else you got? Oh, well, I said this too. Like, also, I kind of mentioned that earlier, but creating spaces for you to enjoy and be humorous, like creating environments where you can you can laugh at stuff.
let your head down, like you did.
Let your hair down. Hello. See, I would say that's another
ooh.
one. What? Lloyd.
I'm about to sing a song.
Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lay
anything else you got, though? Lay your head. I'm laid on God's pillow. I know that. We are talking about,
But I didn't have a Valentine or whatever. But I decided, okay, this year I'm gonna celebrate myself.
that's good.
I bought myself some flowers, roses to be exact, and got me a nice dinner.
That I realized in that moment, yes, romantic love, that's fun to celebrate. And what does love have to do with anything that we do in life? So that's
What love got to do with it?
what love got to do with it.
L-U-H.
Tina Turner. Yeah.
I continue, Tina. I continue. Okay.
What does love have to do with anything that we do in life? So that's
What love got to do with it?
what love got to do with it.
L-U-H.
Tina Turner. Yeah.
I continue, Tina. I want to leave the people with know Jesus as friend. Be the friend that you will want.
Yeah.
And do some evaluations. Whether you unbeliever, been saved 50 years, 5 years. Am I growing in this friendship? Is this a safe space? Do I feel better than when I came to them, when I leave? Like, do I feel empowered to accomplish my goals? Just simple evaluations. That's it.
And I also say, just to end it off, like, if you are desiring godly centered friendships and things like that, y'all just pray about it. Also, you can go to like, local churches and stuff. If you're in school, like, try to connect with people that are like minded, and y'all, you can really create great friendships that are fun and still serve God.
Small groups in church, and also go to the coffee shops. Go to
and also being a witness. If you open your mouth, sometimes somebody else will come up to you and be like, "Me too."
Yep.
And y'all can vibe off that. So
ask God for confidence to reach out to people.
Yeah.
And gain new friends. So well, that's all we have for
Great.
today's episode of FTK.
Yeah.
If you like this video, give us a like, comment, share, subscribe. Send it to a friend. Send it to a friend.
A friend of a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
And remember, it's not personal. It's just kingdom business.